welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a collective haul for you all. I have picked up a lot of stuff recently and I thought it would be like a good idea to share everything that I've picked up, and I've tried quite a lot of the things out so I can kind of share my opinions on them as well. And the first brand I'm going to go through is HQ Hair. I basically picked up a massive load of like hair care from them recently. I bought a load of stuff from them when they had their 20% off like discount, and I got quite a few things to kind of help with my hair. I went sulfate free for over a year, and if I'm honest with you, I feel like it didn't actually do anything for my hair. I didn't find that it made my hair feel any better or anything like that, so I've kind of just decided that I'm just going to buy any shampoo from now on, whether it's sulfate free or not, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to buy whatever one I want. And I kind of bought some shampoos and some treatments and some other bits and bobs to kind of help get my hair in a better condition, kind of get it growing again, and also just have it nice and healthy considering I dye it all the time blonde. The first thing I picked up was the Pureology Strength Cure shampoo and conditioner. I picked these up because my sister recommended these. My little sister said that these are a really good product to pick up, especially because of my hair's quite damaged. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I dye my hair every like 2 to 3 months, have done now for like 6 years. My hair is not in the best condition it could be. I 100% know that. I don't use a lot of heat on my hair anymore because I'm trying to like combat all that damage, and she recommended these because they're a strength cure product, and basically they are for micro scarred, damage treated coloured hair. And yeah, they're just basically a micro scarred like treat, basically with like the damage of your hair when you're straightening, that you are scarring your hair in a sense. And obviously I colour it as well, so it's for colour treated hair, and it just helps like repair your hair. It has a auto repair system in it with like some other bits and anti-fade complex, so if you had like say brown coloured hair, these are meant to help like not let your hair fade. They do them in 3 different types, I will say that in case you do decide to buy them. These are the originals. This is like the original Strength Cure range. They also do them in a damaged hair version. This is for damaged hair already, so I don't really know what like the damaged hair version is going to be any different. The only difference I know from it is that the price tag's higher, so I didn't go for that one. And then they also do a blondes version, which I nearly bought, and then I googled it and turned out it's actually a purple shampoo, and that's why it's for blondes. And I already own a purple shampoo, and I didn't want my daily like shampoo to be purple. When I say daily, I kind of mean the one that I use more often. I didn't want that to be a purple shampoo because I feel like that would just be really drying to the hair. So I've picked these up. They were £15 each. Very expensive for shampoo, don't get me wrong. Don't really spend £15 on shampoo very often, but I will say my hair feels so much nicer when I'm using these. My hair feels cleaner, it feels a lot softer. It doesn't look as damaged as it used to. Like all my split ends at the bottom of my hair, you can't notice them as much. Like the first day I washed them, my hair just looks so much nicer, and it is, I think, down to the shampoo and conditioner to start off with. And I would definitely try out some of the other stuff from this Strength Cure range, because they do, I think, like a leave-in conditioner and like oil as well, so I definitely will try out more from this range soon. The other shampoo I picked up was this one from the brand Laenza Healthcare, and it's their KB2 Keratin Bond shampoo. This is a clarifying shampoo, and I have had clarifying shampoos in the past and I didn't really get on with them. I basically just tried cheaper clarifying shampoos, and I have realised that the clarifying shampoos I've bought that are cheaper don't work as well, so I decided to treat myself to this one, which is a little bit more pricey. I think it was about £11 or £12 when I bought it. It smells like oranges. It has this like beautiful orange scent to it, which I kind of wish more shampoos had, because it just smells so refreshing when you're washing your hair. And as a clarifying shampoo, I would say it works really, really well. I use this maybe every week, every other week when I'm washing my hair, and I find that it really gets rid of all the built up residue in my hair. I use dry shampoo, I use lots of different oils and stuff like that on my hair, and I do find that this really helps get rid of all of that. Whereas like old ones I was using just didn't feel like they were cleaning my hair whatsoever. Whereas this, my hair feels like squeaky clean, and it just feels so much nicer. And I know that any build-up I've had over the whole week, this will actually get rid of it, and it's really nice so far. I picked up a load of treatments from HQ Hair as well, because as I said, I'm trying to get my hair in better condition, and treatments are one of those things that help. And I picked up a lot of masks, and the first one I picked up was the Bleached London Recarnation Mask. I've used this in the past. I've actually used it quite a few times in the past. It is a really good affordable hair mask. If you want a hair mask and you don't want to break the bank on one, I really recommend this. It's about £7 I believe for this tube, and you don't need that much. I normally leave it in my hair while I'm like doing the rest of my shower. It does say to leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes. Sometimes I leave it on for like 2 and it still feels amazing. My hair, the ends of my hair feel so unbelievably soft when I use this, and I basically recommend it to anybody if I'm honest. It is for damaged, bleached or coloured hair, and obviously that is my hair in a T if I'm honest. So it is really good if you want like a really like nourishing mask that isn't gonna like break the bank or cost you loads of money or anything like that. Definitely recommend giving this a go. You can get it on most websites. You can buy it in Boots. You can get it off of their website as well. Like you can get it pretty much anywhere. All you've got to do is just type in Bleach London Recarnation mask and it will come up. They don't do like a lot of hair care stuff, like in terms of like stuff to protect your hair. They do a lot of hair dyes, but this is really good because obviously they are a company that are known for like dyeing hair, changing colours and doing crazy colours. So they do have a product that you know is going to work because it works alongside the others, and it's like something I really absolutely love and hands down recommend to anyone if they want to try out a good affordable mask. Talking about hair masks, the next thing is another hair mask. This is by the Beauty Works. I've never bought anything from Beauty Works ever. If you know the Beauty Works, you'll know that Molly May really works with them for their hair extensions, and this is their Pearl Nourishing Argan Oil Mask. I basically picked this up because my sister's been using this brand quite a lot recently, and they had an offer on. It's got like a little lid on it to protect it, but it's basically just a mask. It's called Pearl and it has like a slight shimmer to the actual mask. I use this sometimes to leave in my hair overnight and then I wash it, and if I'm honest, it has a lovely smell. It's pretty good, like I can't lie, it is actually quite good. I don't know if it beats the Recarnation mask for me in the sense of like how soft my hair feels after using it, but it is a really nice mask and you do get a decent amount in here. I think this was like £12. I think I paid like £9 of a discount for it, so it wasn't that expensive. The most expensive treatment of them all is what I'm about to show you next, and I've never wanted to purchase this and I've always gone, nope, not buying that, too expensive, never gonna buy it. And my sister talked me into it. Basically, if you can kind of get the idea, a lot of the hair care purchases from this haul are inspired by my little sister. She loves trying out different things, and one thing is Olaplex. I have used Olaplex copycat brands in a sense, so like I use L'Oreal Smart Bond, that's what my hairdresser uses on me. In the past I've used one called Olaplex and some other ones. Like other hairdressers don't just solely use Olaplex. I've never gone to a hairdresser that does, but my sister recommended getting the No. 3 at home treatment, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna get it, it's really expensive, it's gonna be this and and then I saw the 20% off and I was like, sod it, let me get it. I think I got it for like £20, and it's the Olaplex Hair Perfector No. 3, which repairs and strengthens hair. It's basically essentially what you would take home with you after going to the hairdressers getting your hair done, and you're meant to use it up to 1 to 3 times per week depending on how damaged your hair is. But I thought I would give this a go. I haven't used it yet, so I can't actually say if it's any good. I might use it next time I wash my hair. But it's basically just a treatment. You leave it in your hair and then you like just let it sit for as long as possible. It says a minimum of 10 minutes, but as long as possible. So realistically you could like let it sit in your hair, go to bed with it, wake up the next day and carry on washing your hair. Then the last product I actually bought from HQ Hair is this Colour Wow treatment. This is their travel size, and I basically bought the travel size so I could see if I liked it before buying the full size. And I actually found out about this brand from someone from work. There's a lady at work that uses Colour Wow quite a lot, and she just raves about them all the time. And they recently came out with these Dream cocktails, which are different cocktails in a sense. They have a cow, a coconut, and I think a different one, which I can't remember what the other one was, but they're for different things. So like one's for nourishing, one's for breakage, and one's for damage and stuff like that. And the Cal one is for breakage, and that basically just means any of like when you go like this, your hair like breaks off and stuff, which mine does from time to time. And this is the travel size, and what you do with this, you put a tiny coin size amount in your palm, put it all through your hair after you've washed it, work on the areas that you really want it to work for, so like my ends and the bits of like my fringe and that, I put it in the most, and then it's heat activated, so then when you blow dry your hair, it will activate itself, and it's meant to help reduce about 50% of hair breakage. So far, I really like it. What I normally do is I'll wash my hair with the shampoos I showed you. Then I will like come here, like towel dry my hair, put a leave-in conditioner in that I have, and then I put a bit of this in at the ends of my hair, blow dry it, and then style it. And my hair feels so much nicer than it used to. It feels softer. It doesn't feel as like breakage and brittly at the ends, and it just feels really, really good. And I do think this is one of those things that's helping. And I do think I might try the one that's meant to be for like nourishing your hair as well. They do bigger versions of this. Obviously, this is just travel size. This was £11, very expensive. But I do want to spend, I think it was like 20 something pounds for the full size and then not like it. And also the travel size is quite a good little handy one, so I can take this when I go on holiday and just refill it up if I buy the big one. And I can like keep this with me when I'm on holiday, because that's kind of like when I like to make sure I really look after my hair, because obviously you're in and out of the salty water or chlorine, and also you're in the sun all day, so I really take care of my hair more then. So this will be coming on holiday with me when I next go away. But I really recommend this if you suffer badly with breakage like I do. That's why like my hair is still as short as it is, because my hair breaks a lot. I've grown, like you can see my roots, because obviously we've been in lockdown for 3 months and I haven't had my hair done in nearly 4-5 months. I was due to get my hair done literally as we went into lockdown, so yeah, it's not the best. But I really suffer with breakage, so like all this root growth hasn't shown anywhere near here because quite a lot of it's broken off. But I do recommend this. It's like helping with my hair. My hair feels longer, it feels healthier, and I haven't noticed as much breakage. Like when I'm wearing a top, I haven't noticed as much hair falling off of me. The next thing is the only clothing item I actually have in this haul video. I haven't been buying much clothing online because I've just kind of default, if I don't like it, then I've got to try and return it, and it just makes it really awkward. So I haven't been buying much online in terms of clothing. But the one thing I bought was something I've wanted for ages. I've been umming and ahhing about buying it for ages now. I actually ordered this back in the beginning of May, and it's taken over a month to get here because they had a right backlog of orders. They're a smaller brand than say like ASOS, so I could kind of understand like why it took so long. But it is this top from Goose and Gander. If you've not heard of Goose and Gander, they are a clothing brand that's unisex. So they sell t-shirts, jumpers, hoodies, all sorts of things, joggers, like leisure loungewear basically. But they are unisex, so like I could wear this, a boy could wear this, anyone could wear it basically. And they just do really nice stuff. And I could have ordered a lot from the website, but I decided just to get this, see what I think of it. Do I like it? Is it nice? Is the quality good? And everything. And then if I like it, I'm going to buy a few more bits. And it's just a 3/4 zip like sweater. And oh my god, it is firstly comfortable. It is ridiculously warm. Like it's a very, very thick material. It's not something that you could get away with wearing on a warm day. I've worn it once on a day that I didn't think was warm. And my god, was I melting afterwards. So I feel like this is going to be so good with like a little vest underneath it in the winter, because it's going to keep you warm, and it's not like that really heavy material. It's just really thick. It has little cuffed sleeves, which are really nice, because then if I push it up, it stays in place. And then it has its logo, which is a little goose. They have like different ones depending on like what colour you get. And I just went for the like light grey, because I kind of like this colour on me, and I don't have much light grey in my wardrobe in terms of like jumpers. I will say one thing, like this is the one thing, like I found it very, very hard to pick a size. They do sizing, and because it's unisex, it's the men's version of sizing. And I was like, right, I have a jumper that's David's and I have a t-shirt that's David's. Let me try those on and see what size I am. They were both mediums and they were a little bit baggy on me. I was like, do you know what, I want it really baggy, I'll get a large. This is a large, guys, and if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, this isn't a large that I would go into the men's section and pick up. This is just kind of like, I would call this a medium in a nice, like, if I'm honest. Like, I know I'm not like the smallest of people or anything like that. I'm like a size 12 to 14, sometimes a 16 in tops depending on what brand, and like I'm a 12 on the bottom. But this is very, very, very small in terms of like the width. And I found that it's more like a medium. It's baggy, but it's not as baggy as I thought it was going to be. So I would recommend sizing up more than you think you would if you want a baggy look. So like next time I buy one, I'm going to size up a bit higher, I think, just because it's lovely and I love it and it fits lovely. It's going to look nice with jeans, but it's not as baggy as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a bit baggier so it covered my bum so I could wear leggings, and I can't actually do that. The next lot of things are actually makeup items that I picked up from Boots recently, and I basically only went into Boots because I'm running out of all my makeup. And I didn't think I'd like say that while in lockdown, but it turns out I was running low before we went into lockdown, so I had to buy some of my makeup and repurchases, more for the fact of when I'm filming I obviously wear makeup, but when I go back to work I'm gonna have to wear makeup, and I don't want to like run out before I go back to work and then I'm kind of like, I don't have anything to use. So I picked up a few bits. So the first 3 things are like my staples, things that I always buy, always will buy, and something that I use all the time. And the first 2 are the Collection Perfection concealers. I use this in Fair and I also have it in Lemon. Lemon, I always use it before I do any of my foundation, and I put it underneath my eyes and blend it out, and I just find it really helps with brightening up my underneath my eyes. It's really nice. It lasts ages, if I'm honest with you. I haven't bought one in ages and they're like £4. So I picked a new one of those up because I was like getting to the point where I was like scraping the product and I was thinking I really need a new one soon. And then the actual concealer I buy in Fair, and I'll be honest with you, I have not had this for ages. I've been using another concealer because I haven't had this, and this is just nice to have on the go, because like keeping it in like your makeup bag for work or something, because it's a doe foot applique, you can do that and then just use your fingers to blend out. You're not touching the product to kind of like use it. Then the next thing, the teeny tiniest thing of them all, is a eyebrow pencil. I have gone through so many different eyebrow pencils, different brands and everything like that recently. Over the course of like a year, I've tried so many different. I used to use Soap and Glory, and then I used NYX, and then I got into this phase where I was like thinking, oh, I can just splash the cash, and I was using Benefit. Benefit's eyebrow pencil is lovely, the one with like the pointy little silver thing. It's beautiful to use, like I will not fault it one bit. I loved that eyebrow pencil. I just didn't like the price tag of it. I think it was like 20-ish pounds. I just couldn't justify spending that, and it was like getting to the point where I was using one a month, and I'm thinking that's a lot of money to spend every year on an eyebrow pencil. And then Rimmel recently brought out this Brow Pro micro pencil, and it's basically very similar to like the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencils. It's a very, 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 very thin pencil, and I picked this up on a whim a little while ago and I love it. It's one of my favourite eyebrow pencils. I can draw like hair-like hairs in, fill in any bald patches I have, and I think it's £8. It's really not expensive whatsoever. It's like £8, not expensive, lasts ages. I've had one for ages now and I'm only just running out. It's a really good eyebrow pencil, and I think it kind of really like it tops Benefit's one, if I'm honest. Benefit's one's lovely, the packaging's really fancy looking, but I just think it's too overpriced for an eyebrow pencil, especially considering I was going through it really quickly because I didn't feel like it had much product for the price that you're paying. Whereas this one lasts me ages, and can't fault it, if I'm honest with you. I picked up a blusher recently, and it's a blusher I used to have years ago, and I'm not the biggest blusher person, I'll be honest with you. I don't wear blusher very often. I have it on today, but I'm not someone that wears it all the time. I just have never really gotten on with blusher. But one that I used to love, and I somehow like threw it away and I don't know why, was the Natural Collection Peach Melba blush. And if you all remember, like way back when, like with YouTube, if you've watched YouTube for as long as I have, this used to be like a massive like dupe to I think a MAC blusher, I believe, and people will go crazy for it. And they've recently repackaged their products. They're a little bit nicer. They used to have like screw top lids, but now they're like little snappable lids. And I basically got 2 because it was 3 for 2, and I've got one to leave at David's and one to leave here because obviously I stay at my boyfriend's as well as stay here all the time, so I have to have 2 of them. The last thing from Boots is the most exciting thing from Boots. I actually picked this up literally the other day, and if you watch my current favourites video, you'll know that I was talking about this product, saying how it's been discontinued and I can't find it anywhere, and that is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Highlighter in Opal. She's basically discontinued this, I'm pretty sure, because it's not on her website. It's no longer listed on any other websites. Boots doesn't seem to stock it on their website, but I went into a Boots the other day up London that had a Becca stand, and they actually had some of these, and I was like, I'm not even going to think about it. Pick it up now because I know that I'm not going to be able to get my hands on it again. It's my favourite liquid highlighter. I don't understand why they're discontinuing it if they are, because it's such a nice highlighter. She's brought out new ones, and if I'm 100% honest with you, don't think they compare to these. These are so nice, and them ones just don't have a nice shade to them. I can understand if she reformulated that into those shades, but she hasn't. And the new ones, I feel like they're really glittery and they just don't look as good. But I saw this, they had a tester, not a tester, like a mini version of it with the powder like I normally get. That was £20, and I'm like, I can get that cheaper when I go away. This was 30, which is still expensive, but it is a massive bottle. It's 50ml, and I use like the tiniest amount of this, so like I know that this is going to last me ages. The next thing I have to show you is something that I was like, do I show them every single pair that I bought, because it does seem a bit excessive. I went up London the other day, and purely the reason I went up London was because my sister works in BirkenStocks and she gets a discount, and I love BirkenStock shoes. I have a pair that I bought ages ago. They're rose gold Arizonas. They're my favourite. So comfortable. I wear them all the time in the summer. And she gets a staff discount that she's allowed to use on her family members. And I was like, oh, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? It'd be rude not to use it, especially considering I really wanted a certain pair. And I went down there recently while it was obviously still really quiet. She opened up a couple of weeks ago now, and I went down so that I could go there while she was open, while it was still quiet, because I didn't want to, I knew I was going to take ages in the shop, and I didn't want to be in the shop when it was really crowded and she had to try and deal with me but deal with other people at the same time. So I went while it was quiet so she could deal with just solely me for the afternoon. And I'm just going to show you, if I'm honest with you, how many boxes I have right now. And it's a lot. I have three boxes of Birkenstock shoes. Yeah. I didn't pay full price, but like, just like get this out there, like right now, I haven't paid full price for these. I did get her discount, and I want to be 100% transparent with that. I can't say the discount because obviously I don't work for that company, so I'm not gonna say it, but I did get 3 pairs, and I'm gonna show you every single pair that I got, and I'm just really excited, if I'm honest with you. This is like gonna be like the last time I buy Birkenstocks in a very long time, because they're very expensive, let's just say that. So I'm gonna show you these quickly, and then I'm gonna talk to you about sizings, because they're not all the same size. So the first pair are the ones that I actually went there to get. These are the reason I went to the shop, and I kind of didn't know exactly which ones I wanted. They do a few different variations of these Arizonas in like terms of color and like leather and stuff, and it is the black Arizonas. And I basically didn't want to buy them online and hate them. I actually nearly bought them like last summer, and I stopped myself, if I'm honest with you, because I wasn't sure which ones I needed. These aren't for everyone, I know that. I know some people hate these, and I know some people that love these, but my god, are these so comfortable as a pair of shoes, and I really like the look of them on me. But basically I just bought the like black strapped ones because I wanted black, because I already had the rose gold, which is a nice bright colour, and then I wanted something a bit more darker because I do wear quite a lot of black in the summer, and I only have 1 pair of black sandals, which are a pair of Havaiana flip-flops, and they're not the most comfortable to wear for like long periods of time. And these ones, I'll just tell you, these are the Arizona blacks, and I'm pretty sure they're the natural leather, which they don't wear as easily as the other leather, my sister was telling me. And they have a black buckle on them, but they're basically a 37, which is a size 4. Size 4. They don't look like they're a size 4, do they? Like when I put them up against me, they look a lot bigger. But basically, I am actually between 2 sizes for shoes, with a lot of shoes. I'm either a 4 or a 5, and then in like running shoes and trainers, I can sometimes be a 5.5, depending on the brand. So it was good that I went there because I got to try on the shoes. But I got these ones, and these originally retail for £70, which is a lot, I won't lie, but they do last ages. If you're gonna spend the money, I would say get a pair that you're gonna like actually wear a lot of, and like get a lot of use out of, like in terms of color and stuff. And black ones, I feel like everyone would get a lot of use out of those, and they do wear really nicely, and they are really comfortable. Like I can't fault them, if I'm honest with you. I did buy another pair of Arizonas, and these are like my funky pair of Arizonas. I would never go for this colour. They had this beautiful colour, this beautiful like neon-y pink colour, not like this, like a bit paler. and even my sister said they're really lovely, but they only had them in the vegan material, and they didn't have them in an Arizona style. And if they had them, I would have bought them, but they only had them in a couple of styles, and I was just like, I didn't like them on my feet as much. And these, as you can see from the inside, are actually a 38, and I was like really, a 38? And she was like, just try them on. They're a new like type, which is called a soft foot bed, and these are narrow. And it's really weird because of the material, these are different to the leather. I found the leather in a 37 fitted me perfect. I actually find the leather in a 37 feel bigger than these do, and then these are a 38, which is a size 5 in a narrow fit. But yeah, I just wanted a really nice funky bright pair while I was also buying some, and these are in like their nubuck, which is like suede, but it's not suede. It should be treated the same as suede, but it's not the same. Like, it's a bit more like robust than suede. Suede's a bit more like floppy. And these are in the shade coral, and I got those because on the window display one, they'd faded a bit and they looked really nice faded, and as she said, over time that they'll start to fade in colour and they'll look really good as well. But yeah, I've got those, and I'm really, these are just going to be like something that I'm wearing with like a pair of jeans, and I've got like a really simple plain boring top on, and I want something to jazz it up, and these are going to be the ones that jazz it up, I'm being honest with you. These are the most expensive ones. These were £80. 80? Yeah, 80. But bear in mind, I didn't pay full price for any of these. Like, I did get a discount on them, but yeah, they were £8. So if you're gonna get a pair, I would say go for like the leather or like the metallic ones, because they're gonna last longer than like these like nubuck and suede version ones, unless like you really like the colour. Then lastly, the last pair, the ones that don't even feel like there's anything in here, but I was really umming and ahhing about buying these ones because they are a new sort of style that they brought out, I think, last summer. And they are like plastic. They're like really lightweight. I'm talking like really lightweight. When my sister gave me this box, I was like, you sure there's shoes in there? Because it doesn't feel like they are. And these are the EVA shoes. Like, that's the name of these like plasticky ones. These are the geezers in style, the flip-flops, which I just thought I'd get a pair. I was going to buy a pair in like the normal style with like a leather strap, but for some reason this like toe bit here, like this bit in between your toes, was really covering my big toe in like the normal ones. And I said about getting a pair of these because when I go to France, we do canoeing, we like go on the beach a lot, we go on walks around like lakes and stuff. We're doing a lot of things that are either dusty, dirty, wet, or like you need to wear a pair of shoes if you're going into the water, like when we go canoeing. And I just thought these would be perfect for that. Like, they're still got like a bit of a decent sole on them, but they are in a sense plastic. They're called EVA because that's the material, but I just thought they'd be really good. They're lightweight, they're that sort of material that you could literally soak wet and wash them, and like they'd come up clean again, and they're not going to be like ruined. And I wanted a pair of shoes like that that didn't have like a foot like a thong strap in a sense, like a toe section that had like the bit at the bottom where they can pop through. I wanted something a bit more sturdy, so that if we're going in and out of the water, that my foot won't slip and like break the shoe in a sense. So I got these, and I think these are originally like £35 originally, but I didn't pay that. And they had them in khaki, navy, black, white, and this beautiful hot pink, like really really nice hot pink, but it didn't look right on my feet, so I went for the khaki because I wear a lot of khaki in the summer as well. Just thought that I forgot to mention this. I picked up the It Cosmetics CC cream recently. This is a repurchase. I've used this for like over a year and a half now, and it's just the CC cream from It Cosmetics, the original. I picked this up from the actual website itself. The last one I bought was from Boots, and I picked this one up from It Cosmetics. The reason I forgot to mention it is because it was hidden under a bag of sweets. But this is really lovely. I get it in the shade Light, and I use this summer and winter, but mostly in the summer. It's really high coverage that you don't really need to like put loads of concealer on afterwards, and it's just really lovely. I use this on like a day-to-day basis. Like when I'm filming, I wear foundation, but when I'm not filming, I wear this, and It's my favourite thing ever. I use it always in the summer. Like when we go on holiday, I always take this with me because it's just perfect. If I do want some makeup, it's like really quick to blend out, looks flawless, and it's just a really, really good like CC cream. I've tried so many like BB creams, tinted moisturisers, CC creams, you name it, I've mostly tried it. And this is literally my favourite. It is pricey, it's like £32. I got this on their website with 10% off, so I got it for about 28, which isn't too bad, but it is a very pricey like CC cream. It did last me a year and a half using it like on and off, so I can't moan too much about that. But if you haven't already, I definitely recommend trying this out. That is literally everything that I got in this collective haul. I know it's long and I am really sorry about that, but I do love to ramble and I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Do let me know down below like what was your favourite thing from this haul video, and like where would you maybe go shopping if you are planning on going shopping soon, or what would you order online. I like really recommend BirkenStocks. Like if you're gonna maybe like treat yourself to a pair of good shoes for the summer, definitely recommend them. I find them amazing. They're comfortable. They take a little bit to get used to wearing because you break them in, then they mold to your feet, but they are such a lovely pair of shoes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this collective haul. I hope it wasn't too long for you all, and I will see you all very soon for another video. Bye.